Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to be working on week 2 of our National Quilters Circle Mystery Challenge quilt. So this is a really simple block. It looks difficult, I know, by the picture, but it's not. I'm going to break it down in small steps, so it's going to be very easy for you to do. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so if you're still on the fence about doing this mystery quilt, we are now in week 2. You can go back to my video week 1 and get all the information for that block. It's a very simple 4-patch block, but I did want to let you know the yardage to make this quilt. You only need 2 fabrics, a background and a contrast, okay? Alrighty guys, so let's start with week 2's block. Fabric 1 and fabric 2. This is our cutting instructions, okay? So we will need 5 6.5-inch width of fabric strips cut from our background. Those are going to be our 6.5 blocks. We'll need 30 of those. And then we're going to take 12 5.5-inch strips width of fabric, and we're going to subcut those at 4 inches. Okay, now those are going to be the rectangles that at the very end we're going to sew a rectangle on each side of our hourglass blocks. Now fabric 2 is our contrasting fabric, and we're going to also cut 5 6.5-inch strips that are width of fabric and then subcut those into 6.5-inch squares. Okay, so let's get all of our cutting done. Alrighty, now that we have all of the fabrics cut for our block, we're going to take our background fabric and draw a line diagonally from corner to corner, okay? Whatever your lightest fabric is. On my block, it's my background fabric. So then what we're going to do next is we are going to go to our sewing machine and put right sides together, and we're going to sew 1/4 inch on each side of that line that we drew on the back of the fabric. And that is going to make us 2 half-square triangles when we cut it apart, okay? So let's go to the sewing machine and do that now. Okay, so now that we've cut our half square triangles apart, we have 60 of them total. We're going to put them into 2 piles. On one pile, we're going to flip them over and draw a line on the back from corner to corner. Okay, so what we're going to do is take one with the line drawn on it and one without and put them right sides together. To make sure that we have our half square triangles put together correctly, flip back the corner and see if you see an hourglass design, okay? If you do, then you have your fabrics put together right. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is stitch 1/4 of an inch on each side of the line that we drew on the back. That's going to make us 2 hourglass blocks out of each of these, okay? So let's do that now. All right, guys, we are almost finished with week 2's block. I told you it wasn't going to be hard. Okay, so the important thing about this last step is to make sure that our hourglass is facing the right direction before you sew on the 4 by 5.5 inch rectangles to the sides of the hourglass. So do you see my black fabric is going to be touching the background fabric that we're going to add. So we want to make sure that this is a contrast, okay? So let's go to the sewing machine and get it done.
Like and subscribe to Grandma channel.